Sagittarius, welcome to your tarot spread for the week ahead. I hope all is well on your side of things. So before we go into your oracle and tarot messages, just like to relay this first. In case you're not aware, I am now creating and publishing monthly messages that you can buy directly from my web store. The link is in the description box below. That's where you'll find mini guides for the month ahead to help you navigate the energies. That will relay your archangel messages, auric colors, angel numbers, and more. So do check it out. Okay. But with regards to your oracle spread here, you have new moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. So you could be dealing with a Libra, you could have it in your chart. Regardless, something is changing here within a relationship dynamic. Maybe you're pulling back from one connection and exploring something new. Maybe you're releasing past pain in general, or you're ready to confront it head on to see if it's possible to have a new beginning with your person here. With your higher self, I feel like you're finally getting to a place where you're listening to your higher self. You're listening to what your heart has been saying this whole time. You see how it's burning with passion, with love? I mean, this heart looks almost like a rose quartz. That's all about love, right? So I feel like your heart is being ignited because you're finally listening to your higher self. You're finally embracing unconditional love that's always been available to you, and you're finally accepting your true feelings about this person here. With Khadijah, mother of believers, which is very fitting, the affirmation is, I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. So you are in a very strong powerhouse energy right now, Sagittarius. I feel like you have risen in frequency dramatically. You're believing in yourself, you're loving yourself better, you're creating stability. And now, because you are in this high vibrational energy, because you are opening up to your higher self once more and reconnecting with that aspect of yourself operating from the 5D, you're able to feel it clearly, you're able to see it clearly that you have a great deal of love, not only for yourself, but for someone here. All right, so let's have a look and see what is going on with that situation. So under the deck, you have the Hanged Man in reverse, which is perfect, okay? Pisces energy. You could be dealing with it, you could You could be dealing with the Pisces, you could have Pisces in your chart, but regardless, this is about you gaining this clarity after having a period of time where you were possibly going through a lot of pain with that Three of Swords here as well. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You had to sacrifice this relationship, this connection. You had to walk away. You had to disconnect. You had to go through some kind of painful situation with someone in order to get the clarity that you now have. You now see things clearly from this new perspective, from an elevated viewpoint, because you reconnected with your higher self and you're able to see clearly how you truly feel. You're able to see the connection for what it truly is. And as such, it's now awakened your heart. It's helping to heal your heart, right? There is healing that is now taking place, I feel. And I feel like with that Three of Swords here, you're realizing where your pain really lies, where it really comes from. What was the true cause of this pain? And how perhaps it wasn't what you initially thought. Maybe you were blaming it entirely on the other person. Maybe you were blaming it on your past. Maybe you were blaming it on how things tend to go for you in life across the board. But now you're realizing the true source of your pain. So you're able to actually do some deep inner healing here. Amazing. With the Five of Cups in reverse, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, to the Ace of Cups, I feel like you're choosing to let go of what happened in the past. Like I said, you have this realization now that perhaps it isn't what you thought it was. Perhaps you're no longer believing the narrative that you fed yourself regarding the situation. And now you're choosing to simply release yourself from the past and focus on the connection itself. because that's ultimately what you want. You want this passionate new beginning, either with someone new that you've connected with and you're letting go of a past person, or healing a connection that this is involving already, okay? So someone you've already been dealing with. But either way, there is a great deal of love here. You have love for someone. And also you've reignited love for yourself, which is amazing. Justice, Libra energy, okay? Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Libra or have it in your chart, but this was meant to happen. This is divinely orchestrated. You needed to go through this pain to realize how you truly feel, how much you meant to someone, and how much that person means to you, regardless of whatever transpired in the past or how challenging or difficult it was. Maybe there was even a third party situation with that Three of Swords, right? And that's why the Three Cups is spilled, because people got burnt, right? That's possible. But either way, regardless of whatever happened, justice is being served, karmic balance is being restored, karmic debts are being paid. Karmic debts are being paid in full, okay? And I feel like it's time. It's time to balance out the scales and to express how you really feel, okay? So let's continue. So this is, it's a lot, but wow, look at that. Yeah. It's going to transform the situation entirely. It's already doing wonders for the inner work that's needing to take place for you. That's coming to the forefront, and I feel like you're very much in the thick of doing that inner work, okay? Even though, yes, I can still see there's some significant pain here, I feel like you are in the process of healing. I don't feel like you're not healing, I feel like you are. And that's where all of these realizations, epiphanies, you opening up is coming from doing this inner work, from having these realizations. You may have even had a download about it, okay? With that Hanged Man in reverse that we saw earlier. With the Hierophant, Taurus energy, I feel like it's a case of, okay, for some of you there was a third party situation where perhaps you were dealing with someone who was in a commitment with someone else already, or this person stepped out on your commitment to be with someone else, or vice versa. Okay, so you could have been dealing in a relationship already and that's why you couldn't pursue this connection, or you could have stepped out on this commitment with someone else. Okay, that's possible. I'm seeing that here. But I feel like now that you both have been communicating with your guides, communicating possibly with a spiritual healer here, with that Hierophant energy, communicating with your higher selves as to what to do about the situation, how to resolve it, how to bring the connection back together. I feel like you are both starting to listen to your guides. You're both starting to listen to your higher selves, take the advice on board. Maybe you're even both watching this reading for all I know, right? But you're both taking the initiative, I feel, because you're understanding that we do want this and it's time to heal this. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, okay, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I feel like you're no longer defensive about it. You're no longer on the fence. You're no longer restricting yourself. You're just choosing to accept that the past is the past. It cannot be undone, right? And that if you want a new future with this person, you have to be open to forgiving, or they need to be open to forgiving you, if that's applicable. Or if there was someone else trying to intervene in the connection, right? Having to potentially release that connection so you can heal this one, okay? So you can come into union. But a decision is definitely being made here. I feel like someone is definitely being dropped if there was a third party situation going on, in order to ensure that this union can come together or come back together. But I'm definitely seeing, this divided energy being dropped and the focus being on one specific area, one specific connection. With the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, could be dealing with a Gemini. You know who it is that you want. You've already made this decision, right? Like I said, I can clearly see that if you were caught between two people, deciding between two energies, or if your person was, the decision's already been made, right? You've already finalized this decision. You know who you want to be with. They know who they want to be with. They are ready for this new beginning. So let's see. All right. Ooh, too many cards. Okay, Four of Cups. Water energy. You go to the 4 to the from the 5 to the 4. 5 is in reverse. Yeesh. Someone's rejecting this. Why? I might need a clarifier on that because that's someone may be rejecting a commitment here to pursue something else. What do we have? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that some of you guys, okay, are rejecting the commitment or the committed relationship, right? So say, for example, just to make it easier, say you know someone, okay, and you're in a relationship with someone else, and the relationship's been on the rocks for a long time, but your feelings towards this other person has been growing, and it's got to the point where you know that if you continue spending time with this other person, it'll get into the energy of cheating, okay? So maybe that's where it went and you did end up cheating, or got into that space, or you decided to pull back so you can make a decision on whether or not to release the commitment before you actually ended up cheating on this person, right? I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm just using it as an example from what I'm seeing here, right? And you may be deciding, coming to that because a decision has been made here, so you may have decided to cut out, to end a relationship so you can start something new with someone new, okay? That's possible. Or there may have been a relationship that's already come to an ending, but you're making a final decision to reject it entirely so you can focus on this new situation, right? Because maybe the person's considering if you can bring this relationship, this marriage back together, but you're adamant that no, this is a done deal. Maybe because you were dealing with someone that was unfaithful to you, so you're ready to start something new elsewhere, right? So many scenarios can come from this, but these are just examples, okay? Remember, it's a general reading, so I'm not going to get your exact situation necessarily, okay? Because this can apply in many different ways for different people. Now, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like, yes, someone is deciding that they do not want a commitment with someone who they were once committed to, is what I feel. They're choosing a new path. They're very clear on that. So you know how you fit into that situation if this is yours. But I feel like someone is choosing not to pursue the committed relationship further. Or what once was a committed relationship. Yeah, look at that. Ends with the 10 of Swords. This is a final ending. This is completion. With the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Pentacles. That's someone choosing to be single. Someone who's done with possibly lies, betrayal, being treated as an option, being cheated on possibly, someone not being treated fairly, maybe there was mind games, manipulation, maybe even narcissistic abuse, things of that nature. Whatever it was, there was enough that happened in this commitment that made this person pretty damn sure that they are not going back, or they do not want to continue in this relationship, right? That's what I'm getting here. So someone's choosing to be single, and that may be because they know that someone new is trying to enter their life, and if they move on that, then it could end up being a third party situation if it hasn't already been. So that's why this person is deciding to bring this to a complete end, right? And making that very clear so that this new cycle can now begin, okay? So even if this ending's already taken place, I feel like that is being verbalized, finalized, set in stone. And someone new may very well come into the picture now because you are single, or they are single, or whatever the situation is, okay? So a lot of storylines that can be playing out there, but you'll know how you fit into the equation if this is your reading. If not, do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placements. You can watch from them all. But Sag, I hope this reading helps. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click the notifications bell so you know when your next set of readings are published. All forms of support are greatly appreciated. So I'm wishing you all the best with that situation. It seems like there's a lot going on there, so I'll leave you to that. And I look forward to doing another reading for you very soon. So take care. Bye for now.